Hi, Hanshi Steve Kaufman here. How are you today? You know, life has its way of surprising you with things that you're never going to expect, and I think this is one of the beautiful things about it. I was sitting in Joe Franklin's office last Friday, I believe it was, and we're schmoozing, as they say in the trade, and in comes this lady I'm going to introduce you to. And Joe Franklin says, Steve, say hello to Susan Olmetti. I said, okay, hello, Susan Olmetti. And all of a sudden, Susan, he didn't tell me who she was or what she did or anything like that, but he said to me, he gives me a wink. This is a wink. Okay, so that means I'm in for some surprises here, okay? And Susan breaks into a Shakespearean monologue, totally extemporaneous, in the role of what she calls herself as Saint Bernadette. So I said, Saint Bernadette? I said, what are we going to do? I'm going to get a Shakespeare show over here. So, but we're going to get into all of this, and I think you're going to have a good time with this, because I must tell you, quite frankly, that I did, and you know me, okay? So let me just introduce you to Susan Olmetti. Hello, Susan.
Hello,
Thank you
Hanshi.
so much for coming on to the show. This is going to be an incredible delight for me, my viewers, and everyone else, okay? So there I am, sitting in Joe Franklin's office, and I'm watching this woman do her act, perform, whatever it is she was doing, but whatever the heck she was doing, she had me within the constraints of good taste. And I watched her go for a little bit, and I said to her, just like this, Susan, so tell me a little bit about you. Where are you from? What do you do? Project, my dear, but like, you know, don't emote. Okay, so I'm trying to think theater with you. But go ahead, we'll have some fun.
I would say that I am from a small town called Chi-Town.
Chi-Town.
Yes, Hanshi. And I would say that I am a painter, a
painter.
poet,
A poet.
a writer, a sculptor, a script, a designer, all in one. But have I not yet told you that I am the creator of me, myself, and Saint Bernadette?
Ah, Saint Bernadette. This is what we want to talk about. Saint Bernadette, man. I gotta keep it together myself over here, you know. She speaks in a gentle voice that evokes the rapture of the beating heart, permitting one to consider perhaps alternative alternative methods of communication. How you doing? You enjoying yourself so far?
Yes, I am.
Don't worry about it. 90% of this goes on the floor anyway. You know?
Oh, I thank you.
But that's okay. So go ahead. So you are all of these things.
I would say that Saint Bernadette is a vision of pause, a silence of elegance, a true romance in thee who performs Shakespeare, and Shakespeare speaks through me.
Shakespeare speaks through you.
Through Saint Bernadette, my child.
As Saint Bernadette. Have you ever done any kind of video performances? Not necessarily this type, but, you know, doing performances in video. Or have you done, well, you're a performance artist. So why don't you tell us some of the performance artistry that you were involved with?
Well, some of the performance artistry, I would say, is through poetry reading, display, visual stance, an eye for an eye, and a woman in your romance.
Well, that certainly is intriguing. What do you mean by an eye for an eye? Bet you thought I was going to say a woman in your romance.
I was trying to lead you on that.
Well, you have no problems doing that,
Thank you, Auntie.
Mama. You know. Okay, so how do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I would say that I would perform to any tune as long as I feel comfortable with the light that's shining next to me. It's very difficult to perform on stage or to perform anywhere in life unless you're standing in a room where you can see the light.
Do you consider every encounter essentially an aspect of a performance?
Yes, definitely.
Why do you think that way, Susan?
Well, I would say as an artistic scene, you would need to be with your fellow mates, meaning that you should
Okay.
perform with those who intrigue you or who want to benefit your view, or for you to see through them who they see through you. And with time and with elegance, you form a certain structure that's in the side of your head or the back of a view, where you feel like you're in a room with everyone and you with everyone who loves and adores you. And I try to keep that in a room when I walk into a room or when I see others through their eyes and I want to speak through poetry or perform on stage or paint a portrait or watch a signature run or form a sculpture. Whatever it is that's in my view, I'm able to portray that with the cast that sits in front of me, meaning that they're all of my friends too.
Okay, so you essentially can design clothing as well.
Yes, I design.
I will have you design for me a gauntlet.
I would say that
Gauntlet, is that the word I want?
That's a good word.
Okay,
Should we?
I'll have it.
We'll have that? Yes, sire. I see your way now. You are screaming through your eyes and telling me to pry. Should I invent your smile or see your sigh? You see, I am the queen today.
Oh, I see.
I
Okay, let's
have
go.
given Shakespeare one moment away.
Saint Bernadette, I do believe you protest too much.
Yes, sire.
Sire.
My
Okay.
lord.
You're getting close. Yeah.
Fancy.
Okay. An absolute delight, an absolute charm.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Okay. So, what would you come closer to me so we can, do that thing? Okay. Susan is now going to astound us. Is that a good word?
Ooh, I love that word, yes. Please pry it.
Susan is. I'm yours. No, all right. So Susan is now going to express herself for us in the form of a muse as a poet.
A poet is
And
a
what-
painter,
a painter,
an actress,
sculptress,
a sculpture, a sculpture.
sculptor.
Exactly, Hanshi.
Okay.
So I would say that a painter is a vision of a paintbrush. A sculptor is a vision of a man. A poet is a vision of a heart. And the rest, I will leave up to the man. My sire, you have won your gig. You've finally seen my heart with your own rig. I will say to you, my child, at once, I am queen and the queen at once. But I do love your vision and your eye and your smile. You are standing before me and I praise your isle. It is your fear, my sire, and your smile at once.
How the hell
Because
am I going to edit this, man?
perform to you at once.
This is fantastic. You brought me a box of cookies,
Yes, sire.
which is a very smart move. Are these some like the cookies we had the other day?
Yes, they're a magic touch and a wand of sea. I brought them for you to see the sea.
Wow. Can I take you home?
My lord, at once. Where is your common sense?
Now I know how Johnny Carson felt. I'll tell you what, why don't you ask me some questions? I mean, welcome to the Hanshi segment called the Looney Tunes Hour, but that's okay. We're all having fun here, man. Are you having a good time?
Yes,
Are you relaxed?
I am.
Are you comfortable?
I'm very relaxed.
Okay.
I'm very honored that
You're honored?
I'm very honored that you have and has. And I would say that returning to Chi-Town for me right now is another excursion in my life. I have been here for 6 long months now, practicing, rehearsing, visioning on what I want to portray in my life. Who I am as an artist, who I am as a person, who I am instead of who I say I want to be. And sometimes you need to distinguish yourself through your own humanity. And right now,
very fine.
Yeah,
Very fine.
I really need that period in time, that window, that door, to put my past where my past was and make sure that my present will always be who I am. And when you leave and lock doors behind you, you always have to be ready to say, like the Queen and how she waved.
You are absolutely delightful.
Thank you.
And you have a beautiful spirit. You have a beautiful countenance about yourself. And I am so pleased that you came on the show. Now, even though you said to me, thank you for having me on the show, thank you for coming on the show. You're an absolute delight, okay? Okay, anybody wants to get in touch with you, www.
Susan.
Hey, that's my part, you know what I mean?
I think we should leave out the dots because the dots are too common. I think we should put another square in between those two
what
words.
I usually just say is like Susan, Susan, Olmetti, Olmetti.com.
Okay.
They know it's www. If they don't,
I know, we have to leave that out.
yeah. So SusanAlmetti.com, and obviously, well, not obviously, but the email for Susan. And I'm sure you would be more than happy to answer any questions you get from any of our viewers. Okay.
Of course,
Susan
I would.
at SusanAlmetti.com. I want to again say thank you very, very much.
And it's a pleasure to shake
kissy,
your
kissy.
hand.
Mwah. Hey, see, that's because I'm a star, you know. Hey, so anyway, and I'm sure we're going to hear a lot about you. And thanks.
No, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Susan Olmetti.
Thank you so much.
Okay.